have another weekly makeup basket to share with you. Hopefully now we're up to real-time filming, editing, upload schedule, and you're not getting lots of weekly makeup baskets together. Well, from here on out anyway. All change again in my basket. There's lots of, well, not lots, there's changes. So jumping in with my base, I am keeping it the same. I'm still working on my Bobbi Brown face base. I'm actually starting to wonder if I will be able to finish this up in the time frame that I've allotted myself, because you only need to use a really little bit of this. But we'll see. But it is still really cold. It's icy outside, so I need the extra boost of hydration going on there. For foundation, I have I've still got my Tint Dull Ultra, but now I'm working on the NYX HD foundation. Can you guess what happened to the YSL? So we're working on these two guys. I'm wearing the HD foundation today mixed with another product, and I really like it. I like how it's turned out. I was getting on really well with the Lancome one, so happy to have these two in my basket this week. As a mixer, I've got the Jaclyn Hill champagne pop from Becca, which is what I mixed in with the NYX today. So I'm really looking forward to getting to use this again. I'd actually forgotten that this is more of like a thicker cream. It's not like a liquid. So I like that it's not over diluting my foundation mix. So that's really nice. For concealers, I only have 2 concealers out this week. We have the YSL All Hours and the Revolution Conceal and Define. Where's the other 2? Can you guess what happened? So I'm looking forward to getting some use out of these guys. I am using the Conceal and Define today. It works really nice under the eyes, I'm finding, but when I used it on other areas of my face to try and like highlight, I did find it was getting a bit cakey, so I may just keep it for under eye brightening and use the YSL everywhere else, because it's a more liquidy and forgiving whilst being full coverage formula. To set, I'm still working on the number 7. It just doesn't seem to want to give in, but I'll talk about that in my Q1 Project Pan update. For cream bronzer, I have the Colourpop Aphrodisiac. I'm getting on really well with this. The pieces are a bit loose in there, so I do have to be careful with it, but I'm making steady progress, and yeah, again, I'll talk about that more in the update. Apologies for the crazy children. They're playing nicely, so we can be grateful for that. For additional bronzing products, I have the NYX Light Matte Bronzer from my 10 uses, which again, I still need to film an introduction. I still need to film an introduction for that. And of course the NARS Duo with the Laguna and the Orgasm, and I have a lovely little update to share with that. So I'm going to hold on to that. Keep that secret to myself for a little bit. And my other blush that I have out is my Becca Rose Gold, which is the blush that I have on just now. And I'm really going to go guns blazing on this guy this week. I want to try and get it used up for my first Q1 update. One moment, someone is crying. Sorry about that, guys. On to actual highlights. We have the Vanilla Quartz from Becca and the Golden Goddess from I Heart Revolution. But I also have pulled back in the Lightscapade from MAC that's in my Project 10 uses. I had rolled it out to use other things, but I'm rolling it back in because I was using it as a... Sorry, there is a hair that is bothering me to no end. But I was using it as a finishing powder. So I'm using the number 7 to set everything, and then after I'm finished doing my bronzer, highlight, powder, blush, I go over again with this to blend it all together, and it gives my face a nice sheen, and I'm loving it. So I pulled it back in, and even once I've used it for the 10 times, I might put it in an actual project later in the year. I might put it in my Q2 project. We'll see what happens. And setting mists, I have the Hyaluronic Fix one from Revolution, which has the tiniest little bit. I was using it today and it almost gave up the ghost on me, so I think it's going to be done tomorrow. And then of course we have the Dewy Collection 2001. On to eyes, of course, we have the Urban Decay Primer Potion and the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. Those are pretty much staples now. Don't need to keep mentioning those. As an eye base, I'm still using the Vintage Selection Paint Pot. I feel like I'm trying to unofficially pan this. We'll see what happens. We'll keep going for a couple more weeks. If I get bored, I get bored. It's fine. It's no big deal. I can swap it out for something else. Of course, I'm using my 2 Pan That palettes. I don't have any additional eyeshadows in here. I've kind of taken the pressure off of myself trying to come up with a way to use the Zodiac eyeshadow. I'm just going to chill a little bit because I'm really enjoying these like lighter vibes that I'm doing, and there's just no room in this sort of look for Zodiac. There just isn't. So there is that. And for brow pencils, I just have the brunette out at the moment. I've also put in this guy because I saw it sitting on the shelf and I was like, I thought I got rid of that. And it is just a big jar of shaping wax that I bought years ago and was using on my brows, and I've started using on my brows again, and it keeps my brows in place so well. And like, if you buy like makeup brow wax, it probably costs as much as this entire jar did, but this entire jar is gonna last me years. I may eventually, if I can get an empty eyeshadow packaging, I might scoop some out and put it in a small compact so I don't have this big jar in here, but that's going to be a ways in the future. But yes, Shockwave's shaping wax, hold 4. If I could get a hold 5, that would probably be even better. So we're using that with the Glimmer Stick Brow Definer in Brunette. And my eyeliners, I'm still working really hard on the black brown one because it's the one that's going out first. But of course I have the black is black in just in case. So yeah, apologies for the children. They're trying to out-noise each other. Some kids have staring contests. My kids have noise contests. Apologies. Welcome to the world. And on to lip products. Again, it's not a whole lot of lip products in here. I think I've got everything. I have the On Point lip liner from Bare Minerals. I keep thinking the BM. Like, do I even own any Bare makeup anymore? I don't think I do. So we have the Bare Minerals On Point lip liner, Boss matte lip cream, which is what I have on today, Kissy Face lip cream, which I enjoy as like a highlight, and that's probably how I'm going to use it up, the Tantalize, which I forgot to put in last week, and I couldn't be bothered going through and digging it out again, but I kind of missed having it about for doing, like, when my lips got dry, because every time I put on my lip balm I was like, I could be using one of my Project Pan items. And for lipstick, this week I have Brick Vintage, which is more of like an orangey red, which surprisingly goes quite well with On Point. And then we have Very Victoria from Charlotte Tilbury. Try and get some usage on this guy too. So that is everything that is in my makeup basket this week. I'm super excited to get going with everything. Hopefully I can finish a few items this week. I seem to be on a little bit of a roll of finishing items this last maybe 5 or so days. So yeah, I'm super happy and super excited. I'm finally finishing items as if it's, you know, we're so far into the year. But it's nice to get some momentum going and accomplish things. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.